everybody. I thought that this morning I would have a think out loud session about Thredup. I don't want people thinking I am bashing Thredup, because I'm not. I'm just wondering what is happening with Thredup all around, because I remember when I first started getting Thredup fun boxes and other boxes from them, but mainly fun boxes. There was always something in that fun box that was great or interesting, name brand, brand new with tags. Sometimes I would get a Coach clutch. Sometimes I would get a Coach purse. Sometimes I would get name brand shoes. And lately, I would say in the last 6 months, I have been seeing a lot of liquidation items inside the boxes that people are opening. Now, I don't know if that is just something they went to because they wanted to keep all the Coach purses and all that, for the handbag boxes, or they wanted to keep all the shoes for the shoe boxes. I'm sure they have the reason that they did that. However, yes, I know they're mystery boxes, and when you open them, you can get just about anything, and we have, okay? And that's fun. It's fun. It really is. However, we do wait for that good 1 or 2, 3 items they used to put in there. And I'm not sure, so the only thing that I can comprehend is that they are doing a lot with consignment. And I do send stuff to them for consignment, so, I appreciate that. And actually, Thredup, I think you might even be doing a little bit better than the real at this point. Because they only take really high-class brands, and it's a big mix-up, at the real how to, what you can send in, I guess you would say. And when you're a reseller on multiple platforms, you really don't have time to sit there and say, okay, let me get a hold of so-and-so at the real and and let's see if they take this, okay? And there's absolutely no way I could drive as far as I would have to drive to go in person to any real outlet or whatever, or person who's going to be doing it. The dog. Where was I? Okay. And I don't think I would want to do that anyway. However, and I'm not bad-mouthing the real, their commission is pretty good. How they sell the stuff is good. And, everybody has their own business plan, policies. But I think that the Thredup people are really coming along with their consignment. And like everybody else, we don't have as many people working as we need to, so that they can take care of all these little chores that they used to take care of, I guess. But I'm not sure what to think about it, because I enjoy them having the consignment. I enjoy what they did with the consignment, and they also look to me like they are starting to bump up the percentage that you get. And that's good, because their percentages on some items are really a little bit too low. Now, this is my opinion. Thredup. Sorry, that was Yoda. Little dogs. Anyway, so yeah, I think that they need to take a second look at their consignment amounts, what everybody gets for what they do. I think they should take a look at the postage that they charge you when you send it in, because when you have a business, in other words, anything that comes out, shipping, cost to run your business. Just because we're at home don't mean we have no cost, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So they're doing most of the work, but we still got to make sure that the items are the way that they want them when we send them in and stuff like that. And the items that they want, you know, because every company that does consignment has their own regulations, or what they want or what they'll accept. So that could be one reason, that they don't have enough help. I understand that. Or they've been so busy with the consignment part that the other part is not doing well. And I know that the glamour boxes or designer boxes, they're supposed to, well, they cost more money, and a lot of times there's better stuff in the boxes, which is great, but not all of us can afford that box. And so we go with the fun boxes and the clothing boxes and stuff like that. Now, more times than not, with the clothing boxes, I'm pretty happy with them. I do get some from American Thrift Supply, though, and some of theirs has been a lot better. And only because you can buy a box of name brand clothes for about $59, and there's 10 pieces, but they're all new with tags, and they're in really most of the time I've never had a problem with their condition. But I do like getting, I haven't got Thredup boxes of clothes in a long time. I haven't bought shoe boxes in a long time. I haven't bought any of those other boxes, like the trinkets, I don't know what you would call it, the comic books and plush and all that. Now, some people, they might buy it. However, if you look at Thredup and you try to get their boxes, sometimes, most of the time, actually, it's very, very hard to get a certain box because they only have a certain amount of jewelry, mixed jewelry, fashion jewelry, even, I don't know, they sell out of things sometimes in a minute or less. And that's fine, I understand that. But if you're doing that and you're making a bunch of money with certain boxes, then you should make more available of those boxes instead of the other boxes. Now, I know they get other stuff, you know, but they could also throw maybe some of that stuff in the fun boxes. But I'm just, you know, I know most boxes, I'd have to say 80%, you will make your money back. But our object of the game is to make a profit. And your profit should be about 3 times what you pay for the box. And it used to be. It used to be. Now, I'm not so sure. I tend to watch as many people's videos as I can. Why? Because I'm interested in what they get. The people are great. I like to encourage new people who get on because, it's hard when you first start YouTube and you first start reselling and stuff like that. But I don't know. I see a lot of people, they're doing fun boxes in the last couple of months, and you can tell they're a little bit disappointed, but they say, oh, well, I know I'll make my money back. Yeah, I know. And nobody's going to be happy with every box. That's a given. Nobody's going to be happy with every box they get, no matter what box it is. So, everybody has their own taste. Everybody has their own things that they sell or line that they like to sell. So, or line that they can afford to sell. But I think Thredup needs to reverse it just a tad with their boxes. I think they need to put more boxes of what's selling so fast that everybody can't get anymore, and what's not selling, eliminate it, so that you can get other things. As far as getting liquidation items to put in the fun boxes, just my opinion. Now, guys, this is just my opinion, so don't curse me out or anything, but people can go to places like Temu and they can buy that stuff. And believe me, it's not expensive. And it's pretty good quality. But, and some of the stuff is downright pretty, downright cute. And I love some of their clothes and everything. But I just don't think that Thredup should do anything like little trinkets that won't cost over, what would I say, or under. Let's see, let's give it a price here. I think that every item in that box should be worth at least $5, at least. That's me, guys. But I think that would turn out better for them. Like I said, I watch a lot of people, and I have seen a lot of people's videos go down, including my own, and not go down in quality. I'm talking about not doing as many videos. Now, the last week or so, people have kicked it up a little bit. I have kicked it up a little bit, trying to add more videos than normal. But the economy sucks. We all know that. The economy sucks. So, I mean, it's hard on resellers. It's hard on the stores. It's hard on everybody. But Thredup is big enough, from what I've been reading online about them and everything, they're big enough that they could come up with a lot more boxes than they do for jewelry, and get some recruiters, like, not recruiters, what would I say? Recruit some people to go out and do the thrift. Because I tell you, one reason people do or get boxes from Thredup, not everybody, but one reason people get boxes from Thredup is a lot of people still have a full-time job. They can't run around to the thrift stores. A lot more people don't have the thrift stores around them. I'm one of them. I have very few thrift stores around. I would have to drive pretty far. So they get the boxes because it comes to them. It saves them business time that they could be listing or doing something else. And so get yourself a few people that are going to go out and get items for the company if you have to. This is just ideas from an old lady. But if you realistically look at it, that's why people do get the boxes, because somebody else is doing the work for them by, it's just like a store. A store has a buyer, Even Walmart has a buyer, where they have a buyer that looks at things, new items that people send them and stuff like that, and they decide, oh, that might be something they like or whatever, and then they order it. So, everybody who's in the business to supply other people would have to get their business from somebody. So, I'm hoping Thredup will get a little bit reversed on their fun boxes and go back to the way that they were doing them. They're not going to lose money on their shoe boxes or their glamour boxes, designer boxes, or clothes boxes. Everybody enjoys opening those boxes online. Everybody enjoys it. So just keep that in mind, Thredup, because you do have a kicking ass business if you keep it right. Think about things before you do it. I'm sure you do, but this is the old lady telling you. I just think that the fun boxes were 80% better than they are now. That's just me. I really think that. And I think over the last 8 months or so is when it started getting a little bit iffy. Because sometimes we would even find sterling silver jewelry in a little baggie in there. Even if 1 or 2 items would pay for the box, that would be a good object. So anyway, now that I've probably completely pissed everybody off, I hope that this video helps you guys, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. I know people don't like it when I talk about eBay or I talk about Thredup, but that's what people do who are in business. The reason I did this video is really trying to not just help us resellers, because I know that, they donate clothes to people and all that, but to give Thredup maybe a heads up. I'm sure they know that people get on there and they try to buy jewelry boxes before they even get to this part where you can buy or you purchase it with your card or whatever. Then it's gone. Once that goes in the basket, it shouldn't be like that. Like, say I pick 2 boxes, right? And I'm going to the pay page, okay? That should have already been taken out of the inventory so that people don't sit there, because many people do. They sit there over and over and over again, refreshing, trying to get them a box of something. Maybe it's a fabric box. Maybe it's a fun box, a jewelry box, a mixed jewelry box, whatever it is. They keep going in. And with one person that we tend to buy off of, not Thredup, they even changed the time when they were going to put the boxes on without telling anybody. And I guess if that's what we're going to do, then that's what we need to do. We need to keep it where they do it when they can do it and not have a specific time. So that way everybody has a chance to get what is being sold. Okay, so if you don't understand that, you can write me in the comments. I'll be glad to explain that. I love all you guys. I'm waiting on boxes. I'm waiting on some hauls. So we'll be back at you. We love you guys. Don't forget to check out, I have another channel, Dear RV Butterfly. It's going to be a Dear Abby type channel. And mostly probably about anxiety and depression and stuff like that. But like a kind of support daily. But I'm asking people to leave comments and questions, and I would answer them on mine. And YouTube. So, go check it out. Send your friends. I need some subscribers. Make sure you give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Make sure that you hit subscribe so you can subscribe to these videos. Make sure you hit the bell next to it so you can get all the videos. Who knows who I'll talk about next? Nobody ever knows. And share me out. And I love you guys. Have a wonderful weekend.